Y'all, I really did not want to do this, but Matthew, the attorney for Kyren Lacy, has given me no other choice but to address him here again. It was brought to my attention that Matthew posted this press release that targeted me and singled me out while he praised the district attorney's office, the same office that resulted in delayed justice on the behalf of Kyren Lacy. Something that you don't understand, Matthew, because you're not a black person, is justice delayed is justice denied. And justice was delayed for Kyren Lacy, which means that it was denied. You praised them for delaying justice that was denied for Kyren. And that's your right. Those are probably your friends. They called you. They said this black woman is on here, telling the truth. My goal in covering the Kyren Lacy developments was to bring awareness to the injustice that is embedded within district attorney's offices throughout this country. You know why? Because I was a former prosecutor. And even more so, Matthew, I used to do grand jury intake. You do know that a district attorney's office don't have to accept a case. They can reject it and require that the police continue to investigate. So during the grand jury proceeding, Matthew, this is what happens with a grand jury intake attorney. I was formerly one. We get the case. It is on our docket to review. We go and review everything: the arrest warrant, the digital evidence, i.e. they mention a video. We contact witnesses. We verify statements. If there is a question, we have the right to reject, send it back with a note, continue to investigate. So simply put, Matthew, as soon as the Louisiana State Police sent that case over, the DA's office now has access and control over everything: the video, the statements, the data. And guess what? They saw the suggestiveness. They saw the witness tampering. They saw the false statements. They saw the video. And you know what else is crazy? There's an element in each crime called ID, identifying the accused. That would not have passed because he did not commit a crime, so they can't ID him. Dismissed immediately. Every case do not have to be accepted without all of the evidence. Law enforcement was also supposed to collect the black box. Why was that case accepted without the black box? Using the excuse that it was a homicide as to why they accepted it is only a slap in the victim's face, because now justice has been denied for his family. December 17th, this incident happened. January, February, March, April, 4 months. Justice was delayed means justice was denied. And in the midst of that, Kyren felt hopeless. You talked about he begged you. He begged you. But as a lawyer, it's only so much that you can control, and I do not hold you accountable on any measure. Matthew, you put out all that smoke in a press release for me and praising the DA's office, but where was his energy to all these comments? You know what you forgot to mention in that press release, that you praised the district attorney's office for doing such a phenomenal job? Where are the charges for the officer 6 months after Kyren Lacy felt like he had no other option? Where are those charges? Why is he still employed? Why do he still have a job? Why hasn't he been booked in? Why doesn't he have a booking number? Why doesn't he have an inmate number? Why does he not have a case file? Since you want to have smoke, that's the smoke that should have been in that letter.